people were talking about maybe doing girls Friday night and then boys Saturday night, but I mean, I think the whole thing is just naturally the boys have been around longer. The boys are going to have a bigger crowd. It's nice
Oh,
to
for
kind of
sure.
combine the crowds at least for the girls, but that's one thing I don't know how they would change that or how they would adjust. It'd be cool to go back to a stage, but
I think you could, and not that anyone that could change this is ever going to listen to this or hear our recommendations, but my opinion is the first day. I like the fact that everyone makes second day. It's cool. You make this 4 hour trip for us, or for some people longer, to come to Bakersfield, and you automatically are going to get two weigh-ins. But you could get a lot more wrestling done in that first day, in my opinion. And if you did that, it would definitely quicken things up for Saturday, which I feel like, or I'm sorry, for Friday, which I feel like
Mhm.
Friday is the longest day of wrestling. It is so many rounds for boys and girls. You have all the consolation rounds, and then you have the quarterfinals, which is it. But it's all those consolation rounds that just takes forever. And I think if we moved some of those over to
Yeah.
Thursday, we could potentially get the girls' tournament done by Friday night, which would be cool. You'd run championship quarterfinals, boys and girls, and then you'd, or well, I'm sorry, boys, and then you would do finals girls, which would potentially work. I don't know the math on the timing of it all, but I think it could work.
You could run those pigtail consolation matches that first day, but
Mhm.
I see people talking about it being a money issue. It's not a money issue. I absolutely think you're right, Sean, where it's, hey, everybody kind of comes back that second day. But also, I think the travel aspect of it as well. You got guys and girls cutting weight and making three weigh-ins. So that first Thursday morning making weight, and we were out of there at a decent time. So I think that's why they don't run that. That's way above my pay grade
Yeah.
to make those decisions. But I think that they could run those consolation pigtail that later on that night on Thursday. But I'm a firm believer that, again, I have no insight, but I think that they want that time to have those kids be able to, they, some of those kids only wrestle twice or one time, depending on what it is.
Mhm.
And if you're only wrestling one time, now you got a little bit of time at night to cut that weight.